Hello students, welcome back to the class. In today's class, I am going to explain some of the short questions. These questions may come during at the exam purpose and as well as these questions may ask you at the Viva time also. Now let's go into the video. What is first question? What is DBMS? So DBMS, what is the abbreviation of DBMS means? Database Management System. A DBMS is nothing but database management system. So a database management system is a software that defines a database. DBMS always defines a database. What kind of database we are using at your computer. And it defines how to store the data as well as the DBMS also defines how you are going to store the data in database, and it supports a query language. Always the DBMS supports a query language. Sometimes in database we need to write the programs like the languages. So whenever you want to write a programs in DBMS, in database, always the DBMS supports what kind of language? Query language. The query language is nothing but SQL. SQL means structure query language. As well as the DBMS produces reports and it creates data entry screens too. So DBMS is nothing but it is a software that defines a database and stores the data, supports a query language, produces reports and creates data entry screens. Clear? This is all about what is DBMS. Next, move to the next question. What is data? This is another question. What is data? The smallest piece of data that can be recognized by the computer. Here smallest piece of data. Here smallest piece of data is nothing but it could be a character. It could be a digit, or it could be any movie explanation or any movie narration. Whatever it is, whatever information you are giving to the computer by using the keyboard, the computer recognized it is a single character. Here data is nothing but it could be a digit, it could be alphabet, it could be a one paragraph, whatever information you are given to the computer by using the keyboard is called input, as well as the computer reads that as a data. Clear? Next, move to the next question. What is field? A field is used to define and store data. In DBMS means in databases, you are going to store all your information in fields. Here field is nothing but a column name. Field we can also call it as a column name. Why here we should call it as a column name means in database whatever information you are going to keep in the database, that all should be in the form of table formats. All should be in the form of table formats. Here table is nothing but rows and columns. Table in the form of rows and columns. A column in DBMS language we should call it as a column is nothing but a field. A field is used to define and store data. It is the column is going to define what kind of information you are storing. This is about the field. Now coming to the next question, what is record? A logically connected set of one or more fields means a logically connected set of one or more fields that describes an object, a thing or a place. Means suppose when we are connected set of one or more fields, nothing but when we are connected more than one column heading that describes an object. So when we are connected more than one column, so it defines or it describes one object. Means one thing we are going to defining one object, that is called as a record. For an example, take an example, you want to know about your student in the college we just want to know your student information. When we want to know about the student information, we always get the information like student address, student name and previous mark list, student phone number, student parents information. All these are means we are going to connected more than one columns, more than one field. The end of the day means we are describing an object. Here object is nothing but we are describing about one particular student. That is called as a record. Okay, next, what is file? A collection of related records. A collection of related records. Suppose assume in I have one college. In my college hundreds of students are studying. So when we are maintaining all the students information, that is called as a file. When we are maintaining all the students information in one database, we are keeping all the students information in one database, that we call it as a file. Clear? So what is data? So these are the very important questions, especially for your Viva time. What is data, what is field, what is record and what is file? It may ask you in short questions timers in the exam. Next, move to the next question. What are the applications of DBMS? The question means DBMS, we are using DBMS in what sectors we are using DBMS. Especially in banking sector we are using DBMS. For what purpose we are using DBMS in banking sector? For customer information. We are going to keep all the customer information, as well as we are going to keep the accounts of customers, what kind of accounts they are having and what kind of loans they are taking, and all the banking transactions we are going to be keep in DBMS. For that purpose we are using in banking. Next, move to the another sector, airlines. For what purpose airlines are using DBMS means for reservations and scheduled information. For what reservation, all kinds of reservations for where in different persons they are going to be reserved their flights and everything, and scheduling the departure time, everything they are going to be keeping their airlines website. Next, move to the another sector, universities. For keeping their students information, course registrations and grading. For these kinds of information they are going to be using DBMS in their universities. And the last one, telecommunications. For what purpose telecommunications are using DBMS means for keeping records of call mode. Everything, call modes, everything they are going to be keeping their telecommunication DBMS. For generating monthly bills, they are going with the help of DBMS, they are going to be generating monthly bills, maintaining balances on prepaid cards. Especially for prepaid cards they are going to be maintaining balances. So these DBMS are mainly used in these sectors, in banking, airlines, universities and telecommunications. Clear? Next, we'll move to the next question, important short question. What is data model? A data model is a collection of concepts that can be used to describe the structure of database. So when we are using database for your project, for your office purpose, whatever, when you are using database, we always use data model. So we have number of models are available, and I will explain you later when we will explain the data model. That time I will explain you. We have so many models are available depending upon your infrastructure, depending upon your financial strategy. We can go with the model. Here data model is a collection of concepts. Every model is having a different concepts are there. Based on the concept we are going to be keep our records very safely. So a data model is a collection of concepts that can be used for what purpose we are using those concepts, that can be used to describe it. Those concept is going to be describe the structure of a database. When we know the concepts, that concepts is going to be describe the what kind of database we are using in our project. Clear? Next question, what is data dictionary? The data dictionary provides a description of all tables in the database. The data dictionary provides a description of all tables in the database. Means data dictionary is going to be provide a description. A description is nothing but giving an information about all the tables in the database. Whatever tables are available in the database, it is going to be provide an information in data dictionary. It contains metadata. Here metadata is nothing but a data about data. Metadata is nothing but data about data. In data dictionary we can have a in data dictionary provides an information about all tables in the database. Next question, what is system catalog? What is system catalog? It describes table names. Like a data dictionary, in the system catalog also it describes table names and table creator, who is the creator of the particular table, and as well as it describes number of column in each table. In every table how many columns are available, it describes that columns also, and as well as it describes the data types of the column. So how many columns is there in each table, as well as it describes in each column on which data type they are taking, and as well as it is going to be provides the information of now who is the authorized user and accesses privileges. Who is the authorized user to access the information from the database. These thing information is going to be provided in system catalog.